Welcome to painting this little landscape. This is a picture that I made years ago, and I'm going to try to use this picture to make a nice watercolor painting of both this village and the landscape. So I just transferred it, I didn't record that, and now I'm going to pick up the excessive amount of soft, it is very soft graphite pencil that I use for the transferring. So with this kneaded eraser I pick up all the excessive graphite, because if I don't and I add water to it, it will become messy. And now I'm using a different pencil to make the lines a little bit stronger, but not too strong. This is a harder pencil. The past couple of years I've made a lot of pictures from areas where we went for vacation, and it was always with the idea that once that I was hoping that there would be a time that I could paint it. So, you know, I always procrastinated that idea of painting what was in my pictures, in my photos. But I recently decided no more procrastinating, just start doing it and learning. So here we go. I'm just going to do it and we'll see what happens. If it works out, then I'm happy. If it doesn't work out, then I've learned a lot. So I will just take up this challenge and go for the adventure. I need a little bit of patience doing this, retracing the lines that had been erased a little bit too much. And here I have a Vinci Brush number 14. Let's add some water. This Britannia paper picks up that water quite well. It doesn't buckle as much as you would think a pulp paper would do. This is really it's a good type of paper, especially when you use those soft brushes. And this Vinci brush also is a natural hair brush. So very soft. Works great. I could use a larger brush for this work. I think next time I will just pick a larger brush to add water. I also have a spray bottle, a small one, but for some reason this time I wanted to use this brush. Well, we're almost there. Almost ready for the fun. Almost ready to do some painting. Here we go. Ultramarine blue. Let's go for it. I need some more. And I'm just adding this blue everywhere. And here's the next color, turquoise green. This is a new color. I bought it recently. And I hope it's going to work. I think it will. Just adding that to the background, a little bit of the landscape on the right, the hills, and a little bit on that, the river. There's a river there. This village is called Saint-Cirq-Lapopie, and it is located in the south of France. We visited it a couple of years ago with a group of friends, so I made these couple of pictures. And it's situated just beautifully. It's a medieval town on the slopes, on the shore of a beautiful river, the river Lot, and it's situated in a gorge, Gorge du Lot. Beautiful, romantic gorge with beautiful cliffs and trees, and well, it's just beautiful. You can buy beautiful handbags there, ladies. Beautiful handmade handbags. I almost bought one, but I didn't, because I'm not a handbag girl. But if I were, a friend of mine is. She bought a beautiful handbag there. So let's add a little bit more of that turquoise green and ultramarine deep in the area where the river will be. I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Yes, sorry. That's better. I will not show you the complete painting of this painting because I think I will paint on most strange days. This is, by the way, it's a yellow ochre. I love those ochre tones. And here we have, this is called Indian yellow. No, I'm lying. This is all the ochre. Yellow ochre, light yellow ochre. Most of my colors are Sennelier. Look at the gradients, don't you just love it? Oh! I'm sorry. My hair is in the way. Well, now, right now, you can also see, you found out, I think, that this is a voiceover. I'm trying to do this voiceover as though it were a live recording, but you caught me. Look at that. Just love doing this. Just love, 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 love doing this. This is Indian yellow. A warmer yellow. Beautiful. So let's work a little bit on this side of the paper, and let's pick up a couple of clouds. That's something new to me also, making clouds with a tissue, so I hope it's going to work. There's quite a lot of paint coming from the paper, and in hindsight I would have loved to add a little bit more color to that to that sky, but well, it's a learning process. It's okay. The sky is not perfect, but well, perfection doesn't exist, right? And I'm looking for some sort of balance in the sky, rhythm. A balance, yeah. Let's take another look here. Here's my Winsor&Newton Series 7 brush, number 2, so not too big. Let's see. Let's do a tryout of paint, of colors. The rooftops have a slightly, it looks like a burnt sienna, but I don't want to use a burnt sienna right away. I want to make it a little bit brighter because I want it to look like the sun is shining. So I'm testing a couple of different red tones, but here I will go. Here we have the burnt sienna. Burnt sienna, light yellow ochre, mixing the burnt sienna with the light yellow ochre. I think that should be it. Here I'm adding a brighter red with the light yellow ochre. Let's give it a go. This is good. It's not too bright and not too dull. I love bright colors, but there must be a little bit of muted, something muted must be. If you think, what am I hearing, those pink tones, there's an iPad pinging here. Sorry for that. So let's give those. I love this, just messing around. Love it. It's so much fun. I can really recommend this, guys. I've been having a lot of headaches lately, the migraine attacks I've been telling about already, and it's really it's a problem, but I've had a vacation and I'm feeling so much better. The migraine attacks have not subsided, but the rest and relaxation have helped me a lot to regain my strength a little bit. So I'm full with plans for Passion for Pencils, and one of them is eventually do a watercolor along. But there's already a watercolor, water-soluble project is there. I hope I can finish it this autumn, this fall, and then after that a watercolor paint along will start, because I really love it. It's messy and I love it. You can also be very precise with watercolor, but I like this. Just be messy, but not too much. I hope when we go on vacation in a couple of weeks that I will do a lot of painting. I hope I will. I will love that. And I'm very happy with my Sennelier paints, because if a color is not exactly what I want, I can easily glaze, add more layers on top of it. Just the same process as I do with my colored pencils, layering, layering, layering. And with Sennelier paints, the brightness does not go away when you layer. It actually increases if you have the right color combinations. And that is such a joy. So this is it so far. I have to let it dry right now. And then in a later stadium, I will get back to you. Bye bye.